back. It bounces back. It's no big deal. It does well. Sorry. Hold, please. Hi everyone, it is me, Plantain Charlene, and today I am doing a video with my 5 basic houseplants. I've seen a few videos by different people talking about their 5 basic houseplants, and I decided, why not do one too? So, let's discuss them, right? So if this is your first time on my channel, thank you for clicking on my video. And if you are returning, I appreciate you very much for wanting to watch another video. So I'm just going to get right into the first plant. And that is, okay, I got them laid, not laid, I have them sitting down here. So, okay, so the first plant is a dracaena. And I happen to have more than one for this video. This dracaena is in dire need of water, hence the crispy leaves. But it's a very easy plant to take care of. It doesn't need a lot of attention. I know I've probably ignored it a little too much, but it does bounce back. You can see that the leaves clearly look a little droopy and in dire need of water, how it's curling up. But once I water it, it'll be back and it'll be good again. I have not had any pests on this plant, which is a major plus. It sits up there behind me on that shelf right there, so it's getting the track light. But this plant can take medium to bright shaded light, because you see there is some variegation on the leaves. So to help that variegation happen, it does need a little bit more light than an average just plain green dracaena. Otherwise it'll just, you won't get that. The less light it gets, the less of this variegation you'll get on the leaf. So I really like this I almost said something else. I really like this dracaena. It has one stem that has how many is there? 3. It's one stem here, but 3 stems in total at the top. It's very easy to care for. One of my favorite plants. The next plant I'm going to bring to your attention is my other dracaena. Okay, this is the Marginata Tricolor. I don't know if I said that first word right, but anyway, at this time I actually have it growing in leca, and I'm finally seeing roots come out the bottom. I do have with that little green looking rope thing there is a piece of yarn that's in the leca, and there's absolutely no water left in here, so I need to water this one too. But as you see, it's doing well. It's growing nicely. I put it in leca about 4 or 5, maybe more months ago. And I actually think it's doing better in the leca. This plant also likes to have a little bit more than low light, because you won't get this striking pink color that's in there. Hope you guys can see that. The more light it receives, the stronger the pink gets. So I would definitely say medium to high light. I don't think it needs afternoon light, but indirect sunlight, yes, definitely would help with this plant growing that pink on its leaves really nice. One time I had this too far back from the light and it just was looking regular green, and then I put it under a grow light and the pink just was so vibrant. It was really beautiful. It was not as bright as the pink shirt I'm wearing, but it was really nice. This, like the other dracaena, you want, if it was in soil, you want to make sure that the soil dries out at least 2 inches in before you water it. and then water it thoroughly. Let the water come through the drainage holes, and blah, blah, blah. We all know the rest, I hope. Okay, so my third plant is becoming more and more common, but it's still a basic plant to me, and that is the neon pothos. Now, I do have the syndapsis growing in here with it. At one point, this plant was infected by mealybugs, but there's no more mealybugs on it. I did take some cuttings from this that I have propagating in water. Very easy to propagate this plant. You can basically cut right above the node that you see right here, just about that much below, right where my finger is at. Put it in water or put it directly in the soil. It'll root quickly, and then you have a bushier plant. This plant is a fast grower. It's viney. Some people have it growing up a moss pole. I will say, since I had the since I've had the mealybugs, these 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves have grown, and they've gotten so much bigger since I started treating it. I'm not mad at it, and the leaves have gotten a much better neon green, because they were I don't see any more left actually that were of a darker green, but maybe this one, it wasn't as neon. And then I put it in the quarantine section, and I'm sorry guys, I keep thinking I see something. And the leaves have gotten much bigger. I did take some more cuttings from this because I didn't want to lose it, and I'm one person who forgets that if your plant is looking like it's not doing good, take some cuttings, and then hopefully you'll get a new plant from the mother plant. So I'm trying to remember that, but I don't do well with remembering things all the time. So there is my other, oh, these leaves aren't looking, look at that. But this is my third basic house plant. I got some cleaning up to do. Okay, I was trying to do this video without my glasses, but I can't see. So they're on. My fourth basic house plant is the spider plant. Now there's two type of variegations on the spider plant. There are the types like this one, where the white is on the outside and the green is in the center, and then there's the reverse, where it's white in the center and green on the outside. I do better, I believe, when it's the reverse of this. This one is growing nicely now because it's under a grow light, and once I put it under the grow light, it's just started sprouting out new leaves. This plant, when I brought it home from work, had about 3 leaves on it. So now it's much fuller, it's doing better. This plant doesn't mind a little bit of direct light on it. Definitely want to let this dry out. Not too much though. This is where I fail. There's times where I think that this plant needs more water. So I water it too much, and then there's times where I think I'm overwatering it, and then I see, I don't know if this is from under or overwatering. Okay, seeing those kind of leaves on the end, these dry tips, I don't know. I personally think for this spider plant it's too much water. I'm sorry, not enough water. For my other spider plant, I think it's too much water. And by the way, the other spider plant is a reverse, but I thought I'd show this one since it's doing better. Okay, let's move on. Okay, last but not least, my fifth plant is my Dracaena Jenny Craig. Now this plant to me definitely does not get the kind of attention that I think it deserves. My mother owns one that is about 3 times the height, maybe more of this one, maybe 4 times the height. And my mother's not a tall woman. She's only 5'1", I think, and it's almost to her shoulder, which at the end of the day, that's still a very tall plant. Um, I think this is one of the easiest dracaenas to have. I love how it grows bushy but upright on its own. You don't have to stake anything for it to grow upright. New leaves come in there at the top. I definitely ignore this plant a lot, which is probably why I do see a lot of this, but it's such an easy plant that it bounces back. It's no big deal. It does well. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. Hold, please. There was a tiny spider that I apparently disturbed that was on that plant. So this video is pretty much over. I am not picking that plant back up. Like I said, that was my 5th plant, and it is a Yersinia Janet Craig, and now I'm concerned. I'm waiting for Ernest to come back home to put that plant back where it belongs, though I did kill the spider. So thank you for watching. Thank you. I hope you comment, like, subscribe. Don't laugh at me. Click the bell to know when a new video is coming out. Thank you guys. Please. Ooh, it's getting hot in here now because now I'm all worked up. Okay. Bye. 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 Stay healthy. Keep planting. Bye.